Hello, this is Camaxide, back with another video. This will be Map 6 Launch Center. It says, the power is back up, but so is the portal activity. The hellspawns arrive fast, and reaching the space pod at the launch center won't be an easy task. You head straight for the launch center, hoping to get there before it's too packed with demons. So in this first outdoor area there are two secrets. One we can get by going up here on the ledge and get these M79 grenades. And then we can go up here, move back and run forth. Then we can go around this tree and up on this bush, then on top of the tree and we get here. So that's another ammo satchel. Now you can see that our shells is maxed out on 100. Yeah, the female sergeants with their armor can take a beating. Some infighting is always good. And you see these barrels, they are just like regular barrels, explode normally, but you can push them around. And I will show you some things that can be done with that. So now that we have cleared this area, I will show you some trick with the barrels. So if you move one barrel there, and then we move one barrel here, we can step up on the barrels and get the flamethrower. Usually you would have to get the red key much further into the level before you are able to get up here. I'll also show you a secondary way that you could have done it. And when we get in here, I'm actually first going straight for the penta damage, because that way we can clear this room very efficient and save a lot of ammo. Let's move on a little bit. cacos were. Okay, so I don't want to run too far, because there's a lot of things to show in here as well. And now you see that I could use one of these regular health pickups to get me all the way up to 150. So that's really nice. Now, if you look at this, it says UAC with the UAC logo on it. But if you look at this one, it also says Cryo on top. And you can press this crate, and in here is the Cryo Blaster. This weapon can freeze monsters, and I will show that later. We can also open this crate. And in here you have another drawing. This is the first drawing on this level, and it's actually the first drawing I ever made for Doom 3. And it shows the Cyber Demon boss fight that we will get to later this map. And then if you look over here, you see that there are a belt over here. You can get to that belt by running on top of all the crates, getting there. Now, when we get back up here, we can pick up the yellow card. And now, because you see we have placed these barrels like that, we can just jump across. So that's another way to get here. And you see there's a grate here on the floor, with the window being open, and that again is to allow for flying monsters to be able to move freely throughout the map. And now with the yellow card we can enter here. And from in here we can see that there's a different color on this plate right here, and through here we can get up to the rooftop. Now when we press the button behind here, we open this door. And actually I think this might be a great timing for showing some of the new weapons. Actually I'm going to show these first. If you're able to get these demons close to each other. It has a long or a large blast radius, this weapon. And you see that it also has a secondary attack, which we can use to break these. If you show that again, the main attack, the left mouse button, shoots the ray, the freeze ray, and that will freeze monsters when it kills them. And it also has a blast radius. So you should never stand close to a wall or a monster that you shoot with this gun, because that will kill you. But you have this secondary fire, which does not use any ammo from this weapon. It's just a small spark, but it's enough to blow up any frozen monsters. And now we are behind this window that we looked at earlier. And we can go into the freeze room, but we don't need to go here just yet. It holds 2 stim packs, so if we get hurt later we can go in there and grab some. And now we got a save point. Up here is a black door, but it doesn't take a black key to open it. It's just opened elsewhere. Here we get to the kitchen in here. There was a freezer room back there, and this is the kitchen. And here behind the counter. And here is the cafeteria. And here is the bathroom. And if we look in the mirrors here, we can see that there is a sergeant in here. And you can also break the toilets. Now once you get in here, you need a blue key for these 2 doors and a red key for the door over there. So you can only go this direction yet. And yeah, you can also destroy these. It's easier to get them from up here. If you look at the far end side there, it's a sniper or a rifle zombie, and that will deal a lot of damage if it hits you, and he can target you from far away. And over here they've been playing some poker, and apparently someone's been cheating. So now we're getting into the living quarters here. We get to the second save point. And in here we get to one of the meeting rooms. And you see the projector spells out UAC on the wall. And here we woke up a chain gunner. And inside the chain gunner's closet is an heavy armor. And when we look here, the projector in the ceiling spells out die. And when we get back out of this room, there's a revenant waiting for us. And you see we have this opening. We cannot go through here yet, but when we return here later, we will be able to go further in there. And this door, you will not be able to open yourself. If you want to get in there, you have to wake the monsters inside and have them open the door on this side. And then you get to this big health. And actually now I can show off the flamethrower. It deals a lot of damage really fast. And it also stays burning on the ground. So if you have the monsters walk into the flames, they will keep getting hurt. And the flamethrower is also using gas, so it shares ammo with the chainsaw. And here we find the second drawing. Again, this is also on the table. And when we get out here, we have one of these barrels again. And we can move this barrel over here. Then we can run up on this side and jump across. And when you get up here and you look back, you have the cyber doll. When you jump down here, you will no longer be able to go back up. But over here is a big gas. You will not be able to get this down. We had one like this earlier as well. When you have gone up there and you have walked onto the platform, it will go down. And then you will be able to move it up and down as you want. Now we can run under here. And this is a space pod that will take us to Mars. With the runway moving over here. I will not kill these monsters yet. Instead I'll be going in here and making some trouble. bringing all the trouble back out. Because here we have one of these high explosive barrels. And I like to try and make a lot of infighting here as well as blowing that up. Let's see if I got all the ammo in here. It looks like that. So here is a green door, and later on, when you get a green card at the end of this level, all the green doors are there to make sure you easily and quickly can backtrack through the level and look for all the secrets you might have forgotten. This is also a service entry with a green door. And now we can go in through here, and when we get to the back we can lower this. And if you look, there's something on top of there as well. And we can run up along the cliffside to get on top. Here we get more slugs. And I haven't shown this weapon yet. And now we will get down into the ladies' room, which I haven't shown yet. And over here is the men's room. And usually here we would have gotten back through this door, because now we have the blue key. And when you come from this side and you open this door, the box in the middle will have opened and there's a monkey inside. Now we have the blue key, and we can now take this save point and move to the next area. If you look here, it might look like the screens are glowing red, but if you jump up here, we will see that there is a spear over here. This is a regen spear. It has the icon of a heart, and that will make you regain your health for half a minute, all the way up to maximum. And if you reach maximum and you take damage, you will just keep regening within that half a minute. Okay, I will pick this up, and this as well. And this lowers the lift. That was a sneaky baby caco. And over here you can open this vent, get through the ventilation to this end. And here you find the Doom plushie. And from here you can jump down to pick that up. I will actually do that now. You can see that my health regens back up to my maximum, which now is 150. And this will come in handy in the next area. When you go in here, the door behind you will close, so you cannot exit the way you came. And these monsters are like flying mancubus, but they are dealing poison damage. And the poison also deals damage over time. So now our regen spear is done. And when you're not used to these, they will easily hit you, because their shots are rather fast and the arc they move in is something you're not used to in Doom. Well, let's show this weapon as well. The railgun has shots that go through enemies, which means that you can, for instance, take both of these imps in one shot, and it's very powerful as well. Now I will not waste all my bullets, because I need them on the bosses. And again, the high explosive barrels are good to take out the monsters. So there's a blue armor over there, but I already have more armor than what the 200 blue will give me. So now we are up in the windows. You can see the starting area outside here. And there was a save point. And as we press this button, we will open this teleport, and the alarm will give it a warning. Because when we enter here, we will get into this Cyber Demon boss fight room. And here you can see, this is the first drawing I made, this room. So hopefully when you get in here, he doesn't scare you so that you actually fire right into his neck. Because that's not the best approach to start. In here you get the plasma rifle. You can go around and pick up all these. And each of these switches brings down one of the bars. But this will also be your cover for the boss fight. So they go back up. While these in the front you can lower and they will not go back up. The Cyber Demon and all the other monsters in the game, they will not see you unless you are in front of them. And the view angle goes 180 degrees, so the moment you are right next to him, he will be able to see you. So I will go here now and pick up all the ammo. You might have noticed, but during the fight, these two columns were broken. And for each column that is broken, the room gets a little darker, making it a little more tricky in here. You can see if I break these two as well, now it gets really dark and tricky to see. And over here is the red skull key. Another save, and we were getting back. And the music, the boss music, also returns to normal once the Cyber Demon is killed. Now you see we got the red skull. And now we can get here to the flamethrower, but we already picked that up by using a shortcut. And now we get through this door. This door you cannot open because it's jammed and broken. But if you look in here, you can see the space pod over there. So we need to reach that side. And here we need a black card to open. So let's go get that. And here we need a green card. And now we're up on this ledge and we can get up to 360 armor if we pick that up. Like you see, this goes down when we step there, but we can just walk on top of it to get back up. When we pick up this black card, we will close the door behind us. And we'll have to do this fight. And these cargoes are able to get down through these shafts. And when you pick up the key and the door closes, you'll just have to wait a little bit before it opens again. Then we can pick up all the ammo meanwhile. So you can see up there, that's where the cacodemons are able to fly in. And then they are getting out through these places. So there's one of these on each end. You see them up there. Now we have the black key. You can either press on the bars or on the side. And as we press this button, we will raise the bridge over there. So I will just backtrack a little bit. You can go in here and pick up these two stim packs. We can actually also pick up one more of these. So now we are able to go through here. Over here, we need a green card to activate these bars. This will lower the lift. And we can get up here. But before I go this way, I want to show you that you can jump back here, go into the ventilation, and get back out here. And this is another of the rooms where if you have the epileptic friendly mode off, there will be strobing in this room. I'm still going to go with epileptic friendly mode on, in case some people cannot handle that strobing. And in here is another album, and this is Doom 2 Delta Q Delta, which is a remixing project, tribute to the music from Doom 2. And the track we're listening to right now is also from that album. Now we will go all the way up to 396 blue armor, so we're getting close to max. And here we get on this health. I will not pick that up right now, because I'm sure we have some health remaining. Maybe I picked up everything inside this storage area. But I'm pretty sure I have some left up here. I think I also have some things left inside the green haze rooms. And actually there was a mag of slugs that I had forgotten to pick up as well. You see, when you have more than 200 blue armor, you will not be able to pick this up. And you see that my health, because they hit me and the damage over time, it brought me back under 100 health. And if you play on one of the easier difficulties, then they will only have the direct hit damage. They will not have the damage over time effect on you. So that is one more difference between the easier and the more difficult levels. So now I will move back. And yeah, since I still don't have the green card, I cannot go that way. I have to go this way to get to that extra health bonus. And once we step on here, like the other one, now we are able to track back up here. And we can go this direction even if it's a green keycard door from this side. This brings up this floor right here. And now we get to another save. If you look now on the left hand side, we can jump down there, but we can also get over here. And if we run across this and over to the health, this thing will fall down. We can still leap back across. And now you see we have 275 health and our new max health is now 175. And as we get down here, we cannot open this. So this is like a picture room. One good weapon to use on him is the flamethrower, because it does so quick small bursts of damage that it will make him stuck. You will basically do like the chain gun, where you're locking them in. And now you see we have 381 armor, and each of these gives 5. So you see, if I pick up one more now, we're already at 400. So I wasted 6 armor now from what I could have done. So when you reach 400, which is the new max in Doom 3, you should stop picking up the bonuses. If you go to this side, this is the same side we entered from. If you go to this side and press the button, you will lower all the ammo as well as activating these revenants. So we can first go and pick up all this. And then you can activate the next switch. And you see this wall over here. That will lower, and we will activate all these hectobuses. Then we get in here, we can lower this, and when we pick up the green key, we will activate these monsters. That's all of them. And now we can exit through these doors. I'll just pick them all up, because now we are pretty much done with the level. See, we have a few monsters left that we have not killed just yet. But we have all the items and all the secrets. When a monster is far away, it's good to use a secondary fire here. Because then the shots will reach them. This door is opened through here. And you see that right now it's just in the warm-up mode, the space pod. But when we press this button, it will start the engine up properly. If you walk behind here, you will notice that you're pushed back and you take damage. And we will fly over here. Basically we'll fly into the sunset. So that's where we'll go to Mars. You go into the space pod and you press the button. Entering orbital station. This is chapter 2, Back to Mars, and it says, the roar of the spacepod turns into complete silence as you glide through space on your way to Mars. But the silence is short-lived. As you approach Mars, you're fired upon from an orbiting space station. It seems you can't land on Mars without first disabling the air defenses. You dock your pod to the orbiting space station to look for a way to disable the system. Return to your pod as soon as the air defenses are offline. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.